So gas leak here, gas leak there. We didn't sense anything there, but we'll see. What these are the direct bleed screws for the standing pilot assemblies. One there, one there, one there. Each of those tee off and feed two pilot assemblies. So if the gas ever gets shut off temporarily to this thing, then it will just bleed gas. There's one more pilot down here on the bottom. And this one shuts off and has to be relit by holding in this valve here. So I'm gonna see if we can't get these to stop leaking. So I've got the gas turned back off to these, and this is like a needle valve that adjusts the flow of gas to those standing pilots, like I said. So I'm gonna count the revolutions to closed, which is right there. It's 2 revolutions. And then I'm actually gonna take this all the way out, and we're gonna put some pipe dope on the thread. So with that out of there, that's what it looks like. There is the opening. And it's kind of weird. I was expecting like a needle. But no. So we don't want any pipe dope to get into there. So we're only going to put it on starting one thread toward the back. And then we'll reinsert this. We'll tighten it all the way in and reverse it out to full revolutions like we did with the other one. This one was not leaking, but we'll do the same thing here as well. Alright, so they've been re-soaped down and they are not leaking now. So they just needed a touch of pipe dope on those threads, and the pilots are all going here. And if I turn the gas on, you can see they light up nicely, so should be good to go. So out on the ice, doing a little bit of ice fishing, but wanted to explain a little bit more about the leak that we had over there. So we got called over for a gas leak. They had already called the emergency line, but the guy that was doing the emergency gas leak check wasn't able to get over there right away. For some reason he was really busy, so they ended up calling us like a half hour after and saying like, can you guys just come shut off the gas for us? So I quickly went back there and was gonna shut the gas off when the gas guy showed up, and he said, don't shut the gas off, we'll go check everything. So him and I went through the whole building checking for gas leaks on various different connections, and we found those couple of small ones in the kitchen. But he explained to me what happened, and basically, from what I understand, is the gas companies run their natural gas pipeline and they add the mercaptan, which is the really stinky smelling stuff, in at the point of use. So each town has its own substation that feeds it off the natural gas pipeline, and he had to bleed out some section of it, and what ended up happening is he added too much mercaptan, or too much mercaptan accumulated while he was bleeding out the air, so that pocket of gas that went to this town was way stronger smelling than normal. So as a consequence, any tiny gas leak that was in the town immediately became very obvious, and it made people freak out thinking that there was really bad gas leaks. So he had like 10 calls that he had to go check like immediately because of the strong smelling vapor coming through the gas. Now he didn't really tell anyone that or explain that to the customers, which I don't really think is a problem. So after we found a couple of small leaks, he was like, okay, if you can take care of these, I gotta go look at those other calls. So he took off to go check out the other calls, but it was pretty funny. So that's why I ended up fixing those couple of small leaks on that stove there. And after a few hours of burning gas, the gas smell is gonna go away. It won't be too strong again. So Anyway, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later.